God we serve will not leave us. He will enlarge our cause more and more in Jesus' mighty name. And the Lord said to me that, no, son, pray about divine direction. And that was exactly what I did. And as that was going on, he said that should be what we do in the worship service also. It's God. It's God. Brethren, let us open our Bible this morning. Our topic is divine saving and investments. Divine saving. You save. Some of us have bank accounts. Some people did not have PFN, NIN, so they cannot open accounts. Divine saving and investments for abundance living or abundance life. Now, Genesis 12:1, verse 1. And the Lord said unto Abraham, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto the land that I will show thee. Brethren, it was God who started to build the destiny of Abraham that you and I know today as the God of Abraham, as the God of Isaac, as the God of Jacob, Israel. And it is from his lineage to the point of Jesse, David, that Jesus was also produced. People of God, a destiny of a man is in the hands of God. If a destiny of a man is in the hands of God, the same way you save money at the bank so that when you need a withdrawal, when you need cash, you can go to your bank. It's the same way a man also, a creation of God, should save his life, his time, his resources, bank it in Zion, in the kingdom of God. This morning, you have come to save probably 2-3 hours of your life out of the 24 hours in the bank of heaven, so that when there is issue, you can draw from it. Your finances, your time. Psalm 90 verse 12 says, teach us to number our day, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. How do we spend our salary? The day of our youth, how do we spend it? The middle age, how do we spend it? When we are growing older, so that we can have rest. God was the one that said to Abraham, get thee out of your father's house. Some of us are in Ikeja, some are in UK, some are American, some are in Dubai. But the question this morning is their life in their hands? Life is a choice. Who asked them to go to that place? Yes, I want to relocate. You want to relocate. Everybody wants to relocate because of the economy of our country. The way of a man is not in a man that walketh. Now, that Proverbs 16:19 says what?
It says, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directed his steps.
His will or his way?
His way.
Thank you, man. A man's heart. If your pastor is so enriched with cash, and I say to you, I love you all, and your pastor can do it, that my brother, come, I'm going to give you 5 million, 2.5 million tomorrow, Monday. The question is, what are you going to do with that money? Is it to process visa? To go to where? Did the Lord ask? The principle of divine saving is a life lived under the instruction of God, known as divine direction. Is the greatest assets that the great men that brings colorfulness to a man's destiny. A choice of who to marry is not in your hand. A choice of where you are to stay is not in your hand. A choice of business, yes, you have some skills. So the young people, your area of study, what kind of job should I learn? You have 3-4 job options. 2. Which of them should I take? What is divine direction? Divine direction is an instruction of God, your creator, your maker. Divine direction is an instruction from God, your maker, your father, the lover of our soul. Remember Jeremiah 29:11. It says, my thought towards you is thought of good, to bring you to expected end. It's an instruction with a specific step to take or action. A specific step or action. He said to Abraham, get thee out of your father's house. That place is too dirty. In Tara's, your father's house, they are idol worshiper. My spirit cannot live there. The house you are living, they use something to build the foundation of that house. There is a temple there, occultic temple. I cannot bless you there.